Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How Kyle Richards could score big in Mauricio Umansky divorce. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky were once the golden couple of Bravo. They were the kind of husband and wife duo that made marriage look like a beautiful mansion with a white picket fence and multiple dogs. But after nearly 3 decades and 4 daughters together, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars are quietly unraveling their union. Kyle stands to receive a substantial amount of money from the shared assets of their $57 billion real estate business. She could start a new life free from Mauricio's antics with brunettes in Greek beach clubs. As Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans have seen, Kyle provides much more than just being a sidekick. She was the biggest cheerleader for Mao, who represents the agency as its global face. According to the U.S. Sun, Los Angeles-based attorney Jamie E. Wright has stated that Kyle has rights to a major share of Mauricio's holdings because of California's community property statutes. Jamie told the outlet that since the agency was founded during their marriage in 2011, it is considered marital property by law. Kyle retains a valid ownership stake in the agency thanks to her active participation, which includes both signing documents at the business's inception and promoting it on RHOBH. The lawyer noted, the stakes are sky high. The launch of the agency during marriage automatically makes the business property that belongs to both partners under California state law, despite Mauricio's lead role in its creation. The act of signing initial documents by Kyle might indicate she co-owned part of the agency or contributed to its development. The expert added, the duration of their marriage will likely cause courts to split business assets evenly. As a public figure, Kyle Richards provides essential marketing value to the agency. She enhances her potential claim for ownership despite being unpaid. While neither has filed for divorce yet, the source provided valuable insight into what could happen. Jamie shared, the situation spans far beyond deciding who will possess the Aspen residence. The divorce represents a complex matter involving real estate business empires alongside brand equity value and shared ownership of properties together with accumulated revenue from a 14-season recurring role on Bravo's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. All financial elements connected to their lifestyle, from luxurious possessions to potential monetary gains, become potential bargaining chips during the divorce process. Millions create an environment where emotions become deeply involved, thus making the situation increasingly complicated, noted the legal source. Both parties must navigate this legal battle like a chess match, since a single strategic mistake can result in major financial losses reaching into the tens of millions. Mauricio and Kyle have played nicely up until now, and there is no doubt that Kyle knows her worth. The mother of four's reputation on Bravo, combined with her social media presence and reality TV exposure, turned the agency into a household name. Thanks to her casual company mentions during confessionals, Mao's business took off. Their potential divorce case involves more than just who will receive the Hermes pillows. The attorney explained that the divorce case involves intricate issues related to real estate business empires and shared brand value, as well as the management of multiple properties together. So it won't be cut and dry. Kyle has hoped for a clean separation, but that may not be the case when lawyers get involved. Without a doubt, both parties will want to protect their names and brands. The agency is seen as one of the world's top real estate brokerages. This is because it has achieved $57 billion in luxury real estate sales since its founding. And let's not forget, Kyle has over 10 years of experience participating in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it has provided her with a continuous income while she developed her personal brand. Kyle and Mauricio are currently maintaining an amicable separation, but it could escalate into a Bravo-style feud through a single misstep, such as an embarrassing headline or leaked email. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is available to stream on Peacock and Hulu. When it comes to high-profile Hollywood divorces, no one expects it to go quietly. And Kyle Richards' potential split from real estate mogul Mauricio Umansky is shaping up to be nothing short of a tabloid sensation. But beneath the glittering veneer of Beverly Hills drama lies a calculated chess game, and Kyle may be positioning herself to win in more ways than one. After nearly 3 decades together in building an empire rooted in fame, family, and luxury, the Richards-Umansky brand is synonymous with opulence. But divorce? That's where things get complicated and potentially very lucrative. Here's how Kyle could come out not just unscathed but thriving. 1. The brand is hers too. Although Mauricio built a real estate powerhouse with the agency, Kyle has her own brand, crafted carefully over years in the limelight. As one of the original stars of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle brought the drama, the designer wardrobes, and the devoted fan base. She became a pop culture figure, a face of Bravo, and a lifestyle influencer. While Mauricio's empire rests on property, Kyle's is rooted in personality. And personality pays. Post-divorce, she could double down on her own brand, relaunching herself as a newly single powerhouse. Think, a lifestyle brand, fashion lines, memoirs, wellness ventures, and maybe even a spin-off reality show chronicling her journey as a newly single woman in the Hollywood Hills. From housewife to mogul, it's been done. Just look at Bethany Frankel or Kris Jenner. Kyle has the connections, the charisma, and now the narrative. 2. Reality royalty remains in her court. Let's not forget, Kyle was the Richards sister who managed to stay relevant, loved, and feared across more than a dozen Real Housewives seasons. With fans invested in her life, she holds a golden ticket, control of the public narrative. If the divorce becomes a major plot point on RHOBH or a future project, it will generate massive ratings, and where there are ratings, there's revenue. Moreover, with her star power and the Bravo universe behind her, Kyle could parlay her vulnerability into serious paychecks. Emotional honesty sells, especially when paired with glam shots of her managing heartbreak in $5,000 heels. 3. She could land a favorable settlement. Let's talk brass tacks. Mauricio is worth an estimated $100 million, and California is a community property state. That means bearing a prenup, which if signed decades ago, may not even reflect the current financial reality. Kyle is legally entitled to half of everything earned during the marriage. This could include real estate holdings, investment portfolios, and even a stake in the agency itself, depending on how assets were structured. If she plays her cards right, or hires a dream team of top-tier attorneys, Kyle could walk away with far more than just alimony and a villa in Aspen. And if there was a prenup, challenging it on grounds of outdated terms or disproportionate equity in the face of evolving marital dynamics isn't out of the question, especially if she can claim that her celebrity directly contributed to the couple's wealth. After all, Mauricio's fame and client list exploded thanks in part to her Bravo exposure. 4. Sympathy, sentiment, and social media. Public sympathy can be as powerful as a legal brief, and Kyle knows how to win hearts. She's already garnered waves of support during past family feuds and personal struggles. In a divorce setting, that emotional capital can translate into everything from brand deals to increased negotiating power. If she chooses to take the wounded but rising route, a woman betrayed, finding herself again, discovering inner strength, there's a market for that. It's relatable, redemptive, and media gold. Just imagine, Kyle in a cozy, softly lit YouTube series discussing self-care and healing. Kyle on a podcast with Oprah. Kyle launching a curated jewelry collection called Unbroken. The post-divorce pivot is not just about money. It's about building an empire on her own terms. 5. Kyle could get the house, literally and figuratively. In divorces of the rich and famous, property becomes part of the power dynamic. And let's face it, Kyle is synonymous with that legendary Encino estate, which has become practically a co-star in RHOBH. She could fight to retain it, both as a symbol and a smart real estate investment. Real estate aside, getting the house also means maintaining the public identity and domestic harmony, especially with their daughters. She's seen as the one keeping the family together, protecting the kids, staying gracious, and focusing on love. She retains the moral high ground, which counts for a lot in court and court of public opinion. 6. New love, new narrative. Hollywood loves a comeback, and nothing says fresh start like a new, intriguing romance. Already the rumor mill is buzzing around Kyle's alleged connection with country singer Morgan Wade.